Hello, my friends. Andrew here, and welcome to ELMessenger Pro. This quick video, we're going to just kind of give you an overview of what ELMessenger Pro is and how it's going to help you in your business be able to generate high quality leads, especially if you are a partner and you are using the software as your lead magnet. Obviously, if you are using ELMessenger Pro, it allows you to do 3 different things specifically on Facebook. One is outreach, one through Group Friender, and 2 through the Post Friender features. The other is organization. It's going to help you stay organized with your conversations. It's going to help you keep tags and whatnot on individual people that you've had conversations with. It's also going to help you move them through your pipelines, basically turning your Facebook Messenger into a micro CRM. Now, this works with both facebook.com/messenger and messenger.com. So if you are on either of those websites, you will be able to have access to the features that we're going to be sharing with you in this brief video. The other component of it is engagement. There's an engage feature that allows you to automate your call to action posts, whether they are on your Facebook wall and or in a group. And all you need to do is get that set up, and we'll show you how to do that here in this training section for ELMessenger Pro. But this video, we're just going to kind of give you a brief overview so you know exactly what it is that ELMessenger Pro is going to be able to do for you. And again, like we said, ELMessenger Pro is a Google Chrome extension, so you'll need to download the application from the Google Chrome store. There is a video. Next video is actually going to show you exactly how to download and install ELMessenger Pro into your Chrome browser so that you can use it with your Facebook profile. So you can see right here, I've already got it installed in Chrome. And when we drop down the menu here, this is actually what the application will look like when you are using it. It is a very simple application that is all based around the tagging system. Tags give you the ability to move people on your Facebook profile through a series of specialized messages and or campaigns, and it allows you to be able to keep track of them with a few features as well. So you can see here that I have a number of tags here. If I wanted to add a new tag, I can just put the name of that. I can choose a color, create a custom color, and of course I have the ability to set this as my default tag and or priority tag. Default tag will be the tag that a person is just automatically tagged with when they become a member of our conversations in the Facebook Messenger. Remember, this works with facebook.com/messenger as well as messenger.com. So also you'll have global segments here. Global segments give you the ability to create things that you will say often across all those tags. Don't worry if any of this makes sense to you. We're going to get into training on each individual feature of ELMessenger Pro in this course, in these modules. And then of course you can add in your engages. Engages here are automated posts that you are doing. You want people to have a specific keyword that they reply for something. You'll be able to automate that process of giving them links and whatnot for your marketing purposes. And we're going to get into that as well. Like we said, if you are looking here, you have pipelines, frameworks, billing, and of course you can log out. If you guys need any support, you can see right here, we have the official support group. Make sure you do join the group. It's very important. And then we have chat support, which is available for you if you have any issues with the software, if it's not working like you'd expect. Let me show you exactly here what ELMessenger Pro does for us in our messenger. So as you can see here, this is my messenger. This is facebook.com/messages. And like I said, you can also go to messenger.com and it will do the same thing. We have these color-coded tags here on the left-hand side. Now, I use these tags as pipelines, and that's what you should think of them as stages of your pipeline. Individuals labeled MIF members, incoming friend requests, as you can see right here. That gets me started with where I met this person. There are different messaging and automations that you can use that are related to that specific thing. And that's how that works. We also have next to here where you can take notes on an individual person. And then up here at the top right, you can see as well that there is a note category where you could take individual notes on a specific person. These notes also have the opportunity of being passed over to a Google Sheet. You can see right here, we have a Google Sheet integration if you wanted to send this information about this particular person over to a Google Sheet to where you could put that into any one of your CRMs that you might be using, whether you're using, say, for example, HubSpot, Fusionsoft, GetResponse, Aweber, ActiveCampaign, whatever you might be using. You want to transfer some of this information about this particular person over to that particular CRM for your autoresponder. You can actually do that through a Google Sheet, and this feature gives you the ability to send that information, what tag this person has, their Facebook profile ID, and any information that you have collected here about this person directly from within the messenger. So the notes are pretty powerful there as well. You have this option here where it says menu, where you get the ability to filter by tags. So you can filter all of the people in your messenger with a specific tag. So if you wanted to target a specific group of people that were maybe you met in one specific community, or you have a specific interest, you can sort them by that. You can also sort by notes. And again, we're going to get into each in detail in each of how these features work. This is just kind of a general overview of what ELMessenger Pro is and how it works. When we visit the automation tabs here, you're going to see that we have a couple of things. We have the ability to choose a tag, we can choose the template, and we can choose a send interval. And we also have the ability to assign a new tag when this particular automation has completed. So if a person is getting this automation, we can move them from one tag to another, which then gives us a completely different set of messages. If you're using our CloudKii CRM, you can actually move people through the pipelines inside of your CRM with these tagging systems right here directly within the messenger on Facebook, which makes it very convenient for you. Campaigns are also very similar to automations and broadcasts. However, campaign is designed for you to send a message and then a different message and then a different message. So say, for example, if you have people who get tagged under this tag set on multiple different time sequences, maybe different days of the week or whatever the case might be, and you want each person to receive one message followed by another one, followed by another one in a sequence, those individuals, basically it remembers where they are in the campaign sequence, and it will only send them the message that they should receive and not a duplicate message. So you can send broadcasts or campaigns, so to speak, to these individuals here. Now, keep in mind, any of these automation features need to be used as directed. You might run into a couple of hiccups as you are going through with using ELMessenger Pro with respect to Facebook, flagging your account and whatnot. You want to make sure that you're not doing anything that's spamming or anything like that. This is strictly a tool to be able to help you get more engagement and build those relationships, that rapport right here within the messenger. And again, campaigns are here, and we're going to get into that as well. The remove friends feature, this is going to give you the ability to remove people who have been tagged with a specific tag. This is actually being built out. This does very minimal features right now with respect to removing friends, but this is going to become a pretty powerful tool in your ELMessenger Pro arsenal as it tags people who are inactive, who are not communicating with you. And obviously you're going to need to know who those individuals are so that you can continue to build a very engaged Facebook profile. And that's what ELMessenger Pro is going to help you do. So this right here is the menu option right up there. If you are a free basic user, that will be locked to you. There are two other features right here that I want to kind of touch on here in the messenger. You'll see right here that we have our canned responses. These are responses, things that you say often. You'll be able to select them rather quickly right here. And we can just go ahead and put those into this box and send them out. It's something that we would say often, so we don't have to type it all the time. It'll be right here under our message templates. This right here is our Google Calendar. The Google Calendar allows you to integrate directly with your Google Calendar system. It also works with the CloudKii CRM. And this is going to give you the ability to create appointments for either following up or reminding yourself about something that you wanted to do with this particular contact, and or if you get their email address from them, you'll be able to send them a calendar invite so that you and this person would be able to meet up and discuss something related to your business or whatever the case might be for the conversation that you wanted to have with them. So these are some of the additional features that are available right here inside of ELMessenger Pro's a messenger component. Now, there are two other features we're going to touch on very briefly. So if we cruise on out here, we have what we call the post friender. So posts are really important. If we scroll down the wall here, you can see BMO Harris Bank is offering a $300 bonus if you were to open up a checking account with them, and this is a sponsored ad. So maybe you're in the business of finding customers for credit cards or whatever the case might be, or banks. These 168 people who have interacted interacted with this post have all, expressed interest in, they like the ad, or maybe they're interested in that. So what we could do here with the software is we could just go ahead and open up the post, and you can see right here at the top, we have a tag, we have an interval, and we have a number of requests. We can actually tag these individuals with BMO Harris, and we can talk to them in relation to that specific product. Now, obviously, that's not something that I would personally do, so I don't actually have anything in here related to banking. But if your target audience would be targeting that, you could target these individuals, send them friend requests, and start conversations with them. Again, moving them through your pipeline. Get a better idea here of how this could be used. Kind of cruise down the wall here just a little bit more, see if we can find another sponsored ad that would be more in line with where our target audiences are hanging out. So for example, our target audience, what we go after would be affiliate and or network marketing professionals. And so what we're doing is we're looking for anything that would kind of give you the ability to build a business online. So for example, this one right here is organic scroll, so guide to organic scaling 101. So all of these people, these 8 people, would be interested in organic marketing. So what we could do is we could have the software automatically tag each individual, send them a friend request, and send them a message at the same time, talking to them about organic marketing, because obviously we are in the business of selling a tool, ELMessenger Pro, that's going to help them with organic marketing. If your offer or your service would fit into that as well, this would be a great post to be able to use Post Friender on and farm those particular individuals. And you'll notice this is a sponsored post, so you're actually able to leverage their ad spend and target the people who are engaging with their ads using the Post Friender feature. And we'll just cruise down the wall here, show you a little bit more. AppSumo, obviously, we're selling software, so anybody who engages with that, maybe we want to be friends with those individuals. We can cruise on down, keep cruising down, keep cruising down. Let's see what we've got. Please stop it. Okay, so there's just some random memes. Again, like what we're looking for will be advertisements to where our target audience would be interacting with. So here's one for a supplement. If these individuals are interacting, these 146 people are interacting with this supplement, and you're selling a supplement very similar to that, you'd want to make friends with these individuals because they might be interested in your product. Now, that's one of the features of outreach for ELMessenger Pro. Obviously, when a person gets invited, they go into your messenger, they have a tag, and then they have access to basically everything that we had covered with the tagging and the features related to the messenger. Now, let's go into a specific group. So let's go into our TextBot resellers group. This one right here is a business opportunity. It costs $100 to get started. There's 4,000 people in this group. We're going to cruise over here to the members tab, and you're going to notice when we open up the members tab that this gives us another feature that's going to pop right over the top here. Just give it a real quick refresh. If you don't notice anything happening the way that it's supposed to happen, then generally speaking, what you just do is give the page a refresh. There is a thing called lazy loading that Facebook does, and what that does is loads only parts of the page, so it doesn't give our software a chance to recognize that the page has actually been loaded. So if you see anything like that, just give your page a quick refresh and it'll pop right back up just like it has. So here you can see your category: admins, people with things in common, and or new members to the group. And you can select any number of these. You can go with new members to the group. And then, for example, the profile tags, we can put network marketer, right? Network marketing. Just like that. So anybody in their profile who put network marketer will be sent a friend request. And of course, we'd want to tag these individuals. We will call these individuals TextBot, just like this. And then what we could do is we can send a number of requests, 5, 10, 15, 20, and the time frame. There has to be an interval of 5 seconds in between each one of these minimum. You can say, for example, you can set this for 120 seconds to 125 seconds, meaning anywhere between 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 5 seconds, it will send a new request to a new person as long as they are a network marketer in their profile. So if it right here, you can see if anybody put network marketer You could put marketer right there, so that would work. It would follow that one, Excalibur Marketing. Right there, you can see that these individuals, anybody who puts network marketer in their profile right here, the software would automatically target that person, send them a friend request and a welcome message to begin a conversation with those individuals. Now, they might accept your friend request, they might have that conversation with you, and that, of course, gives them an opportunity to see some of the content that you're posting on your Facebook profile, which has a lot to do with the actual conversion of these individuals. That's your social media, your Facebook funnel, your profile funnel, a lot of different names for that out there, but our software is actually designed to be able to help you get a automated basis on your time, get your time back, so that you don't have to hire out the process of doing this, and or you don't have to do it yourself. You can actually be doing something else while the software is working in the background on your behalf. So this is the member request feature of this. Now, obviously, if you are a basic user, you will be able to use new members to the group, and it'll just automatically go right down the list of people who are right here. It'll add James, then it'll add Byron, then it'll add Nyana, and then it'll add Nikki, and then it'll add Anthony, then it'll add Ken, and it'll send them that message. That's how it'll work for you. If you're a premium user, you'll have access to the other features in the category. So, for example, admins and moderators and members of things in common, and you'll be able to use the profile tags to get even more pristine, more laser targeted actions and types of individuals that you're reaching out to. So that right there is the outreach piece to ELMessenger Pro. Now what we're going to do is cruise right on over to our Facebook profile, and we're going to show you how the engage feature works here. So you can see right here, we have a few posts on our wall. This one right here is what we call a call to action post. Basically what it is just a post giving some people some inspiration, letting them know that it doesn't take very much to do something. We took a picture, a screenshot of our revenue and asked, can you give away free software? And your comment here is 9 steps. I want people to comment 9 steps below down here so that they will get access to whatever it is that we're going to offer them. In our particular case here, we're offering them a free video training that is the 9 steps that we have for success on the internet using organic Facebook marketing. It's just basically 9 things that you want to make sure that you're doing, kind of a checklist to go down. And anybody who wants that free training, all they need to do was comment 9 steps below, and you can see we got some engagement and some interaction on this post. But how the engage feature works is right here. If you open this up, you can see that it's not actually there. So once again, if you see a situation where the software is not actually doing what it's supposed to do, just give yourself a really quick refresh. Facebook will reload the page, and then upon reloading the page, when you cruise on down here, you will see that we will have our engagement. So you can see where it says set up engagement. If we open this up, it's going to give us an opportunity here to title this. It's going to give you the ability to reply with a tag for people who reply with a keyword. So you'll be able to tag those individuals, move them through a pipeline, move them through a sequence. You'll have your keywords. So if anybody comments the keyword, the targeted keyword, or a variation thereof, it will reply back with a specific comment. If they do not reply with the keyword, but they interact with the post, it will talk to them as well. And you can set these all up to do it in any combination of that right from within this little box, pop-up box here. Now, what you'll also notice up here inside of our application, we open up the engages feature. You can see my 9 steps engagement post. I can click here to view the post. I can also start the software on this post. So if I click that start button, it's actually going to go search this post for people who have interacted with the post that we have not interacted with yet. And you can see the most recent one was Larlin. I haven't run the app for a week, so you can see it right there. She actually commented the 9 steps keyword. So if we run the software on that, the software will find that. It will thank her for her message and then tell her to check her PMs, and then it will send a direct message over to her inside of her direct message with the link to the 9 steps that she had just requested by posting that keyword. So that's basically how the engagement feature works. It'll work here either on your Facebook profile or in a group. So if you have a post inside of a group, you'll be able to moderate or monitor that with the software. So you don't actually have to go scrolling down the walls, try to remember where your posts are. You just simply cruise right on over here to engages, and you'll be able to have all of your call to action engagement posts right here, and you'll be able to start those on those. You can see right here the number of comments that are on each post, so you can start them, and you can make that an automated task. So it'll automatically watch that for you. And we'll get into the training on how all of this works. We're actually even going to give you a framework. So you have the basic message sets that go along with those engages as you go through the training. So make sure that you go through the training in order. We're going to be giving you some message sets. We're going to be giving you some frameworks that are going to go into your ELMessenger Pro account so that you'll be able to get started. You won't have to create all that. We've already done the basics for you. You'll, of course, need to fill in the blanks and make it a little bit more targeted toward the audience that you're going for, the people that you're starting those conversations with. But this is basically ELMessenger Pro in a nutshell. It has 3 components where outreach, organization, and engagement. The outreach is done through the posts that people interact with and the groups that they're a part of. Your engagement automates the process for your call to action posts, engaging with those people, increasing your post reach, keeping it nice and organized. And then, of course, the organization feature in your messenger automatically tags people. You have the option of setting up your canned messages, creating Google Calendar appointments directly from within your Facebook Messenger, and a lot more, guys. So I'm excited to have you here with ELMessenger Pro. Hopefully this video gave you a good overview of what the software does, how it works, and how it can benefit you in your business. In the next video, in the next section, you're going to see how to install ELMessenger Pro. Make sure you watch that, get that installed properly. If you're having any issues with your password, we're going to go through how all of that's going to work. And then we're going to show you how to get support for both ELMessenger Pro if something's not working the way that it should be, or if you're curious about billing support. Those are all in this section here with the ELMessenger Pro training. So hopefully you got a lot of value out of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.